Welcome students. In this video series, we are seeing lectures on data structure, topic trees and graph. In that we have come to the last topic of tree, that is binary tree traversal. In earlier videos, we have seen tree terminologies, types of trees. Then we have seen binary search tree. We have seen insertion and deletion operation on binary search tree, how to search an item from binary search tree, and we have seen how to delete an item from binary search tree. Out of that, we have seen there are different cases while deleting the binary, while deleting an item from binary search tree. So for that we were seeing how to delete a node having two children, right? For example, this B is having two children D and E. Suppose you want to delete this B, then who will take place of B? So for that you have seen that we have to first calculate the in order of the tree, and from that you have to choose the successor of in order. So let us see what is in order, what is pre-order, and what is post order. Earlier in linked list topic you have seen that infix, postfix and prefix. That same concept is here, but the name the student should not get confused about, so confused between infix, postfix, prefix, and in order, post order and pre-order. So this in order, post order and pre-order topic is under binary tree traversal. Traversal means to display each and every node, to display each and every node. As you have seen, as you are seeing on your screen, there are different questions asked on this topic. So this means that this topic is important. So let us start learning this topic. Traversing a binary tree is the process of visiting each node in the tree exactly once. There are three methods commonly used for binary tree traversal. First one is pre-order traversal, second one is in-order traversal, and third one is post-order traversal. First we will see pre-order traversal. In pre-order traversal, following steps are followed. The first step is visit the root node, then traverse to the left subtree, and then traverse to the right subtree. The expression we get after evaluating the tree by pre-order traversal is known as prefix expression. We will see later what is prefix expression. First we will see how to traverse the tree in a pre-order way. So I will repeat it once again. First you have to visit the root, then left and then right. Okay? So if you visit the root, then you will say that A is there. So you will print A. After that you will visit the left subtree. Now this part is the left subtree of A. So you have to first complete this part and then go to the right part. So you have displayed A and then you are going to the left part. In left part B is the root. So you will print B. Then you will go to the left part, and in left part D is the root. So you will print D. There is no left part of D and there is no right part of D. So you will do nothing. Then you will come back to B and you observe that B is already printed. Now you will go to the right part of B. To the right part of B, E is there. So you will print E because E is the root. After that you see that there is a left part of E and F will be printed. After that you will come back to the root which is already printed. Now you will go to the right side. You will print C, then you will print G, then H, then J, and finally L. Now in this way you have printed each and every node from the tree. This type of traversal is called as pre-order traversal. Now how to remember this pre-order traversal, how to remember these three steps? There is one trick for this. Instead of root you call it as data and you remember as like this DLR, where D is for root data, left side and right side. Pre means first, right? Pre means before. So first you have to visit the root. First you have to visit the root. That is the meaning of pre-order, right? Left right will be same, right? So this is the thing that I want to explain you about the pre-order traversal. We will take one more example for better understanding. Now what about algorithm of this pre-order traversal? The algorithm can be written recursively where we have only 4 steps. Step number 1 is says that repeat step number 2 to 4 while tree is not equal to null. Step number 2 says that write tree of data, that is print the data. Then it is saying that pre-order function it is calling by sending the left pointer, and then again recursively this function will repeat and all the left subtree will be traversed, and after that pre-order traversal function is called for the right subtree. So in this way recursively you can print all the nodes in the tree, and C language function can be written for this algorithm as like this. It is very easy function, pre-order function, where pointer is there, temporary pointer is taken which is pointing to the root, and then if temp is not equal to null, that means if tree is not equal to null, up to that you have to call this function recursively for left pointer and for right pointer. So this was about pre-order traversal. Now we will see in-order traversal. In-order means in between. In means here data will be in between. What is your data? Data is nothing but the root, and left will be the left side and right will be on the right side. If you remember this formula LDR, then it will be helpful for you to understand the concept of in-order traversal. So let us see one example of in-order traversal. So in in-order traversal, as I have told you that traverse the left subtree, then visit the root, and finally traverse the right subtree. So here you have to first print the left part, and then you have to go to the root, and then you have to then you have to go to the root, and then you have to go to the right part, right? So earlier diagram we will see, and let us calculate our in order traversal. Okay, now for this diagram we will calculate the in order traversal. Now for the formula for in order traversal is in means the root will be inside and left will be on the left side and r will be on the right side, right? So we see that this is the root, we will come to the left side. This is the root, we will come to the left side, right? There is no left for this, so we will print D, right? D will be printed first. Then we will go to root, that is B. B will be printed. Then we will go to right side, and we observe that there is a left side of this E. So we will print F. Then we will print E. Okay? We have covered the left side. Okay, we have covered the left side. So we will write the root, that is A. Okay? Now we will go to the right side, and we see that there is left of C. So we will first print G, because first we have to print the left side. Then we will go to root, that is C. Then we will go to the right side. We observe left exist, we observe left exist, and we will print L. This is C and this is L. So we will print J, and finally we will print H. So in this way you have got the output as D, B, F, E, A, G, C, L, J, H. So this is the example of in order traversal of the tree. Now only one thing is remaining, that is post order traversal. In post order what will happen? Left will be on the left side, R will be on the right side, and root will be at the extreme right, because post means afterwards, right? This is post order, this is in order, and what is pre order? DLR. So if you remember this formula, then it will be very easy to understand. In order, this is in order, this is pre order, and this is post order, right? So immediately we will see post order of this tree. Post order of this tree can be seen as like this. Post order, post means afterwards. So we will print the root afterwards. First we will cover the left subtree, and then we will cover the right subtree, and finally we will print the value of root. This type of traversal is called as post order traversal. Okay, so we will see. I will write it once again. Sorry, post order traversal L, R, and root. Root I am writing D, because you will get confusion between right and root. So for root I am writing D. So it is saying that go to the left part. Okay, left part is this. Go to the left part and print D. Okay, D is printed. Then go to the right part, E. It left part exists, so we will see F printing, and then E is printing. So we have printed F, we have printed E, and now only B is remaining. So B is also printed. Now we have to go to the right side. We will not print A, because this is a post order traversal. In post order traversal, root will be printed in the last. So we have covered the left part. Now we are going to the right part. Right part we see C, left part exists G. So we will print G, and then we will go to the right part. We will not print C, because root will be printed last. See here, root will be printed last. So we will go to the right side and we observe that left side exists, so L will be printed, J will be printed, and finally H will be printed. So I will print here L. Now after printing H, we will print C. So left part and right part is covered. Now only remaining is root A. So in your exam, how your examiner will examine whether your written answer is correct or wrong? The examiner will directly observe to the root. If your root is on the right side, then your post order traversal is correct. If your root is on the left side, then your pre-order traversal is correct. And if your root is somewhere in the middle, then your in-order traversal is correct. Right? The examiner will not read all these lines, all these alphabets. He will just observe the root and he will come to the conclusion that the student is knowing in order, post order, and pre-order traversal. And in this way, you can traverse the tree in order, pre-order, and post order. Now in your exam there will be a question like this: perform in order, pre-order, and post order traversal of the binary tree. The tree will be given to you and you have to write answer in 3 lines only, and this question will be for 8 marks. See here, the answer is in only 3 lines: in order traversal, left root right, pre-order traversal, root left right, and post order traversal, left right root. Left right combination will not change. Left will be always on the left, right will be always on the right. The only thing is that root is changing the position. If root is in middle, then you will remember that, then you remember it as in order. If root is is earlier to left right, then it is pre-order. If root is after left right, then it is post order. Okay, see here, for that particular tree, A is the root, it is post order, it is in the end. A is the root, it is earlier in pre-order, and A is in between somewhere in order traversal. Okay, now what is remaining? Only one topic is remaining from this part of the chapter, that is expression tree. Right, I will just introduce you to the expression tree and we will cover that topic in next video lecture. See here, in your exam the expression will be given to you. Draw the tree structure for the following expression, and this huge giant expression tree you have to draw. By looking at the first impression, it looks like it is very tough, but when you practice it, it will be very easy to understand. This topic